Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to talk about everything that's been revealed with the Switch 2 and everything in relation to Pokemon. So this will be more of a my opinions kind of thoughts video. So I do want to hear what you guys think as well, if you agree or disagree with me, and let me know in the comments what you're most excited about with the Switch 2. So yesterday they did have the Switch 2 Direct. Was not expecting pre-orders to go up straight away, so I have got myself one. It is ridiculous in Australia how expensive it is. I got the Mario Kart combo and it was 770 Australian dollars, I think, which is wild. But whatever, it is what it is. I just wanted to get it in case it sold out, like I had issues getting the Series X. So first thing, let's talk about the upgrades. So obviously, Switch 2 games, the main one is that Mario Kart reveal is a Switch 2 exclusive, which is cool. Good to see that they're actually giving something and not just doing the complete crossover. But obviously the mainstays for this are the improved visuals. It's got bigger storage, 8 times more, built-in mic. The game share thing's cool, that you can play with other people that are kind of on your family accounts and stuff like that, even if they don't own the game. The Joy-Cons look really cool, and the mouse control. So basically you can use the Joy-Cons as a mouse, which is really, really cool. Hopefully that adds some nice features into some other games. The game chat and kind of the basic online things are cool as well, but they probably should have had those a while ago. And then the improved dock and everything is fine. But up to 120 frames and 4K visuals, so I'm assuming the better teams will get that. I really doubt our Pokemon games will be getting there, but that was the real thing I wanted to talk about in this. So they have mentioned that there is going to be some games getting upgrades, including Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We all know how those run when they first come out. They still don't really run great. You do get this frame stuttering, a lot of pop-in. There's not many Pokemon on the screen. Those kind of things, which is crazy that we never actually ended up getting the upgrade that they kind of promised at the start, that patch to fix everything. That is pretty wild that they kind of just ghosted on that. Community seems to be pretty quiet on that one, which is interesting. But I think the main thing is they didn't really give any announcement of what that actually includes. Like, it just said it may improve visuals and quality of some games. So we saw in the Zelda reveal that it's up to 60 frames now, and looks much better. I think HDR is something that I haven't realised has been missing so much. Obviously, I play a lot of games on console as well, mostly on Series X, and the visuals are obviously much improved over the Switch, which has been out forever, so that's to be expected. But HDR did look pretty cool. The comparisons on Mario Kart was nice, but I want to kind of see how this translates to the Pokemon games. I really doubt that we're going to get too much of an upgrade on Scarlet and Violet. I think they have moved on, and they will be moving on from this game. Obviously, their kind of main Pokemon draw card at the moment is going to be Legend ZA, which I also want to discuss in this video as well. I am not completely sold on this game yet. I do think the second trailer looked a lot better than the first trailer, but the first trailer had some huge red flags for me. One, why are they reusing the Scarlet and Violet engine? Horrific call, in my opinion. I think the art style is bland, purely off the graphical limitations, and we've seen the issues that they've had before. I also wasn't that impressed what I saw in the trailer. I think the jumping onto rooftops thing is weird. The teleporting, come on, like, it's 2025. We're in. Surely they can make, like, Zelda's been doing that for a long time, and I understand it's not the same company and things like that, but I do think it's a bit disappointing that we just kind of keep getting the bare minimum. Obviously love Pokemon. I play most days, anything Pokemon related that I can consume I will. So I am a little bit disappointed that they kind of keep doing this. It's almost like every single time they announce a new game, I'm sitting around waiting and kind of hoping that this is going to be the one that's insane. And I think the last time I got that feeling was from Legends Arceus, which is wild to say because I know the community was a little bit apprehensive when that game first came out. The draw distances and the split map and things like that aren't great, but I do think that that's the closest we've had to what a modern Pokemon game should be, really. I think a combination of Scarlet and Violet and Legends Arceus could have been the future of Pokemon. They seem to have not gone in that direction. And it'll be interesting to see how ZA kind of plays, the fact that you're restricted to the city. I understand the wild zones, but it feels a little bit odd. Again, I'm going to give it a chance. It's not like I'm, just dunking on this game constantly. I'm going to give it a chance. I'll pick it up on launch and I'll give it a crack. I'm not even a huge fan of the real-time battle. I don't really know why they've gone in that direction, except to have something new, because the whole point of Pokemon has been turn-based. But it is a spin-off series, so you got to take some risks and things like that. Do understand that. I'll obviously be shiny hunting a bunch in that as well, and kind of trying to play the game as much as I can. But let me know your thoughts about it as well. I've kind of seen a really mixed reaction. People either love or hate it. I think I'm going to give it a chance. I'm not going to be one of those people that just, no, this isn't what I want from Pokemon, so I refuse to play it. Clearly, I played Scarlet and Violet and played all the way through it, even with all the horrific bugs. And that lake at the top, or I just call it Lag Lake, can't even remember, Castle Royale Lake or something like that. That thing runs at like 4 frames a second. I just hope that the standard kind of gets increased with the Switch 2. I understand a lot of the limitations of the Switch were pretty set. It was really difficult to kind of get the best out of that. But then you turn around and you look at games like Zelda. Some of the best games of the generation came out on the Switch, a console that was about as powerful as my phone from 2018, which is wild, and it shows what you can do if you have the right teams. But it's just kind of become quite stagnant. So I really, really hope that they do let the next gen, so we're up to Gen 10, I hope they do just let it cook a bit longer and kind of keep it in the oven and work on it as much as possible, because I really do want to have that Pokemon experience that I think the people like us that have been playing for a very long time have been waiting for. It's kind of like it's not gone in the direction you thought it was, in my opinion, from when I was a kid. Obviously, when you're a kid, you imagine that one day you're going to have this crazy open world and you'll still have all the gyms, but it'll be 3D and you can catch Pokemon and battle, and kind of the graphics will be crazy, and the animations and things like that. That's obviously what you want to see. Kind of almost how Snap feels to look at, how the world feels really like interactive and high kind of detailed. I think that's what I'm really looking for in the next Pokemon game, and I'm really, really hoping that the Switch 2 can provide that. Hopefully we start to hear news about Gen 10, but I'm assuming it will not be until next year. Also wanted to chat about the upgrade for ZA. I do find it odd that they obviously knew the Switch 2 was going to be coming out. Like, it's a really short window, the fact it's June 5th, which is wild that they just kind of announced it 2 months before it comes out. But that also gives me weird doubts. Why is this game coming out later? Why is it not in a Switch 2 exclusive? And they're also not commenting too much on what the upgrades actually consist of for this game. Obviously, the best experience to play it is going to be the Switch 2, but does anyone else find that jarring that it's not a launch title? Or not even a launch title, but it's not a Switch 2 exclusive? Makes me wonder if this game has been through a little bit of production issues that we'll probably never hear about on the back end. Kind of why was this not aligned with that? Especially that Gen 10 has been, Scarlet and Violet, is it 2 years now, 3 years that it's been out? It's basically hit the end of its life cycle. As you can see, they're kind of running out of steam with the raids and things like that as well. Everyone's shiny hunted this game to death. I think everyone's ready for new Pokemon. So you let me know how you feel, guys. Are you guys going to pick up a Switch 2 on launch day? Are you going to be smashing Mario Kart? Are you just going to see what Scarlet and Violet look like when they get the add-on kind of increase? And then if you're going to be picking up Pokemon ZA as well, let me know your opinions on that one, guys, because I do think it'll be really kind of all over the place. Let me know if you disagree with me as well. Completely fair. I want to know what you guys want from Pokemon. I do think we're kind of getting to where Game Freak could really, really make an incredible Pokemon game. And if they do, the money and the sales are already insane when the game's bad. So imagine how good it would be if we get a mind-blowing reveal. Like, look at how popular Zelda is. Pokemon would probably 10 times that if they made a game of that level, which would be amazing to see. So hit like if you disagree, hit dislike if you don't. And then, did I just say that backwards? whatever. Anyway, subscribe if you like the content, guys. I'm going to keep getting the raid guides up. Hopefully you've had some luck with the Crocodile build for Tyranitar. Was going to put up a Primate build. Let me know if you still want that. I'm a little bit unsure on the second week of a raid. Normally I don't bother. But yeah, we'll see you in the next one, guys. Have a good weekend. Peace.